listening, brothers and sisters, and you viewers of the world. We are so happy. Thank you for joining us in this dialogue, a very special and exclusive dialogue. We are going to have with one of the representatives of the cultural identity of Trinidad and Tobago. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Hugh Borde.
Quite correct.
That's you, right?
My buddy, yes. Eugene, who I know for a little while, you know. And I am so happy to be here today, and I hope that everything works out well with our interview that we're doing here.
Right, it will certainly work well because we're going to put everything that is inside of us, especially the warmth of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean,
Right.
yet to ensure
Yes.
the well-being of the interview, and also to serve our listening brothers and sisters and our viewers from around the world who are following us in this dialogue. When I say representative of the cultural identity of the Caribbean, it is because Hugh Borde,
Right, quite right.
I like your name, plays a very important instrument that I modestly could say is the highest representation of the cultural identity of the Twin Island, Trinidad and Tobago, in its capital, Port of Spain.
You're quite correct. As a matter of fact, that you're lucky to get me to do this interview because I am one of the originators of the Steelpan culture. I started making the drums at the age of 7 years, and it's a long history and it has developed so worldwide. As a matter of fact, many people don't even realize that the steel band was born through the poor, underprivileged people in Trinidad and Tobago who discovered the idea to take up trash, empty it in the ground, knock on it, make a noise, and parade the street with these empty garbage cans, which eventually, after a number of years, we got the idea to put notes into it and to blend them together, and today we have a full symphony orchestra in the steel band. So this is something that is the only musical invention in the 20th century that can duplicate a symphony orchestra. And I'm so happy to be able to present myself today in this short space of time, Eugene, because I realize I have to do a show in the next 10 minutes and I have to be on stage.
Very briefly, Hugh, you are one of the originators, a pioneer
Yes. Okay.
in making drums, steel pan, making it a reality in Trinidad and Tobago. We're talking about a couple of years back,
Yes.
when Trinidad was still a British colony.
Correct, and we had no 55-gallon drum in those days. It was just empty clim cans, and you could hold a steel band pan in those days in your hand. That's how you hold it one hand and play with one stick. And as the year go by, we got the idea to develop the notes and put it on a 55-gallon drum, just so that we can get a chromatic instrument made out of the steel.
And Trinidad was a British colony, as we
Yes,
started
we
to
were.
say.
And we were independent.
And the British were very intolerant against the Japan.
Against Japan, obviously. Yeah, they tried to, as a matter of fact, they tried to ban the steel band. I remember in the World War days, the government wanted to ban the steel band from even playing. They will arrest you for playing the steel pan, any part of the, even if it's in your own yard. The policeman will come and arrest you, take you down, you're charged in court, 6 months in jail for playing the steel drum instrument, which everybody worldwide worship today.
Could we conclude by saying that the people of Trinidad, by being persistent and determined, won the battle, and that the steel pan is a reality nowadays inside and outside of Trinidad?
Yes, this is the musical, this is now confirmed as the conventional musical instrument that they now accept in Trinidad and Tobago. And I have to say, well, not only apart from the people of Trinidad and Tobago, worldwide, all the tourists who entered Trinidad and came and saw this marvelous instrument, they accepted it. And this is how it is today, especially in the United States of America, where you can boast, we can boast and say, we introduced the steel band to the United States. Now you can get it in any university or college in the United States. Right. Canada, England, all over, steel band.
Quickly, you are directing a band right now.
Yes, I own my band.
How's the band name?
Is the world famous Trinidad Tripoli Steel Drum Band. I am the oldest person to ever lead a steel band in the history of all steel bands, man. I have been the leader of the Trinidad Tripoli Steel Band since 1951 to this present day, which is a record. No steel band leader have ever led a steel band for that length of time.
To finalize, what would be your message to our listening brothers and sisters and our viewers around the world from the bottom of your Steelpan heart?
Well, just accept it as any other instrument. It's unique, and I hope everybody, as you said, Eugene, accept our instrument. And I will be very pleased to know that the more people I see smiling and dancing when the band is performed, then I feel better in my heart.
Well, I'm trembling because I know the Trinidad people and the band know exactly how to make people dance and party.
Right. Come to Trinidad for Carnival, because people believe that Brazil and Louisiana, they have the biggest carnival in the world. They've got to go to Trinidad and Tobago to see what
is carnival. Absolutely, absolutely. So just now I'm going to dance with what is the band name again?
The Trinidad Tripoli Steel Band.
I'm going to dance and party while some beautiful soca played on band.
That's right.
By the
Trinidad Tripoli Steel Band.
Under the leadership of our very special guest, Hugh Borde.
Thank you very much,
thank
Eugene.
Thank you very much for having accepted to be with us here and share this space.
Good to see
with
you.
With all this other world.
That's right.
And we let us continue our Caribbean way, and we go party with you.
Soca time.
Soca time. Listen, then, brothers and sisters, and you viewers, thank you very much for your attention, and please be with us on another occasion. And I am Eugene Godfried, your host in Steadfast Friendship for Radio Eugene Godfried International and Television.
Hugh Borde, that Tripoli Steel Band.
Lots of success and good health to you.
Thank you.
Who's